Hi and welcome back to Terrain by Aaron. I found these Halloween eyeballs from the local Eurostore and thought I could try and make some sort of terrain out of them. So I'm going to use them, taking inspiration from the Alien films. I'm just going to cut a few and turn them the other way around to make the eggs look like they'd hatched already. I brought out the 10mm XPS foam, made a base for it, and then textured everywhere with tin foil to give it some sort of texture for when it's ready for painting. I decided I wanted it to be a playable piece, so I made 1 centimetre squares to make it look like it was a path that led up to the wishing well. So I just scored with my craft knife and then did some texturing with the pencil and my hobby knife. So I marked out where I wanted the eggs to go on the base, and then started work on the wishing well. So I don't have a hot wire knife, so I just used the old school way, which was just a sharp blade, and just slowly and carefully cut round the circle until the actual arch bit fell out. I put it back on the arch and textured everything, and then hot glued it down to the base. Then I'd realised I'd not made allowances for the brickwork to contain the water, So I just broke out some small XPS bricks that I've got just laying around in a box, and made a little wall so the water could sit in. Made the appearance of the wall to look like it had been there for a while, so I just cut out little bits, little grooves, little dinks, and then textured it with my tin foil again. And slathered it all in black paint as the base coat, ready for texturing, and I just painted it like a grey, and then just added some dark red to some of the brickwork just to make it sort of stand out a little bit, because I was feeling that it was looking too grey. Now with the eggs, I gave it a coat of primer first, because I'd already tested one and the paint just kept peeling off, so I decided to use primer on all the I call them eggs, but they're eyeballs. Then realised I didn't have anything small enough to make coins, so the next best thing was raiding the food cupboard and got 2 pieces of pasta and decided I'd make little gold nuggets, and I just quite simply threw them in a pot, threw some gold paint inside, and then laid it out to dry. So while the pasta was drying, I went back to the eyes and just with hot glue just made little veins just to give it a little bit more texture. So once I painted them, I'd paint the veins like a flubber green, I think it was called, just to give it some sort of otherworldly sort of look to the eggs. Just giving it a little bit of a dry brush highlight now, ready for the gold nuggets that had finally dried. I just used super glue. I didn't want to use hot glue gun because of all the little strands of glue that could be left behind, so I just quickly used super glue and just placed them randomly around the piece. used a dark purple as the main colour, and then did a dry brush of like a khaki tan, and then painted the veins with the flubber green. You got some water texture from Vallejo, and I just not really used this before, so this was like a trial and error. I just poured it in and leave it to dry for about 24 hours, and then went over it with some Mod Podge just to give it some sort of ripple effect on the top of the water. So just giving the eyeballs a quick coat of dry brush khaki tan, and then once they're dry I can add them to the diorama. So just hot gluing them now onto the base. As you can see, the flubber green, I think, sort of made the eyeballs stand out a little bit and look quite good. Found these spiders. They came with a big pack of spider webs, so I decided I was going to use these, and as if by magic I painted them brown, and then wasn't going to use them as spiders. I just wanted the legs, so I started melting them so they would form and just shape for me better, so when I put them in the open eggs it would look like tentacles coming out of the eggs. I put hot glue into the open eggs, so then these spiders' legs had something to sit on. So yeah, Just did that just to make it look like there was something crawling out of the eggs. Basically, if you tried to get the gold nuggets from the wishing well, these monsters from these eggs would open up and well, eat you. So I'm just applying now some green foliage. Again, it's my special recipe. A bit of woodland scenics mixed with any herbs and spices that you can find from the cupboard. I found some green string and just sort of wrapped it round a little bit just to make it look like it was vines, just to add a little bit more to the base. And once complete, this is Hooper. This is my stunt space marine, and I just was looking to see how it looked with miniatures on it. So thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and it's time for the glamour shots.